Hello, this is Stephanie from mypastcpaexam.com. I'd like to walk you through the latest Wiley Test Bank and show you the layout, features, and performance tracking tools. This is the newly branded and combined website of Wiley and CPA Excel. Wiley acquired CPA Excel in November 2012, and much work is done to integrate and streamline the two sites. New users can click on this link to activate the account, and I'll show you the steps at the end of this video. For existing users, click on Login, which brings you to this page showing My Products under the Wiley CPA Excel brand. Financial accounting is one of the most popular exam sections in the test bank, so we are going to look at it today. The format of the other parts is the same. Overview of the test bank. This is the front page of the test bank for financial accounting. There are three study modes: practice questions, simulations, and practice exams. You can see the current progress on the right-hand side, including the overall score, number of questions attempted as a percentage of total, and total time spent. Let's go to the practice questions. First, multiple choice practice questions. The study mode is created for you to practice under a stress-free environment. There is no time constraint, and there are tips that you can refer to any time. Each answer is graded immediately with full explanation, so you can get instant feedback. You can choose the number of questions to work on in each section. You can also pick and choose the subtopics listed below. When the customization is done, click here to start the section. If you pick an answer and if it's incorrect, there's a detailed explanation on why it's wrong. It is very important that you read these notes and understand the rationale behind it. You may also want to read the explanation of the correct answers as well, just to make sure you get the concepts right. Let's move on to question 2. If you find it difficult, there's a cool hint button here, just to give you enough tips, but not the full answer. I really like this feature because it makes us think hard on difficult questions, instead of giving it up and go straight for the answer. If needed, you can also check on the reference. Once you complete all the questions, click End Section, and you will be given the score and average time spent. The platform will be included in the overall score on the front page. As you move along, I strongly recommend that you redo the ones you did wrong previously. It is the best way to score more points. The test bank allows you to easily identify these questions from the pool. Wiley states that successful exam candidates regularly score 60 or above in these test bank practice sections. I would aim for 75 and above on the safe side. Simulations. Simulation questions are strange, to say the least. It is therefore very important for you to go through the exercise. It's unlikely that you will get the same exact format in the actual exam, but the practice trains you to think on your feet and to put theories into practice. This time we will only pick one subtopic, the basic concepts. This screen is designed to imitate the real testing environment. Please spend the time to read through these lengthy explanations. You want to do this now instead of on the exam day. Also, click around and check out the different features including the unsplit and split format, calculator, and a spreadsheet. Let's look at the first question. You can use the flag if you want to mark this question for later checking. Let's go to the second question. As you can see, the format is very different from the first one. The third question is on research. You'll need to look up the authoritative literature to find out the answer. The search function is not working in the test bank, but you can separately get some practice using the 6-month free access of the authoritative literature from the AI CPA. Once we are done, click on Exit and look at the result. Third, practice exam. The practice exam is essentially the mock exam. You should allocate at least 4 hours and work on this in a quiet, undisturbed location. You may repeat this exam as many times as you wish. This time you won't get immediate feedback on your answers, same as what you'll get in a real exam. Try to use the different features such as the flags and the calculator. When you complete the first testlet, you'll move on to the second, and the third, and lastly the simulations. For now, I'll end the practice exam and show you the analytics. Performance tracking and customer service. This review page shows you the history and progress report so you can track your performance. In history, there's a log specifying the details in the last 50 sections. If you click on the individual section, it will bring you back to the exact questions you work on. Then, on the progress report, there's a function that identifies the most missed questions. I haven't attempted enough questions to make it work, but I'm sure it is a very useful function to find out our weakest areas. On the detail module progress, it shows you the performance and progress in each subtopic. Another good way to analyze your strengths and weaknesses. If you encounter any technical questions along the way, simply click Contact Us here, and you can reach Wiley's customer support by leaving a note or a live chat with a specialist. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to purchase a PIN and get your test bank account activated. A PIN is an alphanumeric digit to unlock your test bank. You can see it as an electronic key. Once the account is activated, you cannot go back, and therefore, please understand that PINs are not refundable. Here is my page on Wiley CPA Review, where I offer discounts on test bank as an authorized Wiley reseller. Once you have picked a product, click on the link, which will bring you to eJunkie, the payment platform I use for the transaction and for sending you the PIN. You can choose to pay with PayPal, or if you don't have a PayPal account, it's the same button, but you'll be allowed to pay by debit or credit card. After the payment, you'll immediately get an email from me via eJunkie with the PIN, as well as the link for activation. If you are a new Wiley customer, you can create an account here. If you're an existing customer, for example, that you purchased the test bank before, or you have been using the CMA and CFA products, then you can go straight to this Activate PIN page and copy and paste in the PIN. I hope this video is useful in showing you the look and feel of Wiley CPA Test Bank. If you have any questions on the product or how to get the PIN, drop me a note in the comment section below. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more information on CPA exam study tips and exam taking strategies. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.